Hello, everybody. Welcome to a very exciting and very musical episode of Aaron's Opinion, the podcast for blind people, where we talk about issues in the blindness community. Hey, I'm Aaron Richmond, by the way. Aaron's Opinion can be heard basically anywhere you get a podcast, from Apple to Spreaker to Spotify, you name it, we're probably there. You can also find us on YouTube, find us on Twitter, on Facebook, or even find us on Patreon. So you're probably wondering, who was that? Who are you? Who just played that piano? Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. My name is Santon. I was born in St. Petersburg, Russia. I moved to the U.S. when I was just about 1.5 years old. When I moved to the U.S., it was November 1992, but I was born on June 27th, 1991, and I'm a musician, and I'm blind from birth.
Well, okay then. Well, really good. Um, for the first part of the hour, first half of the show tonight, I want you to walk us through, how you got into music in the first place.
Well, it started when I was just a little baby. I was about like 3.5 years old. Uh, I had to take private piano lessons with my teacher, who was retired from Perkins School for the Blind, Adele Tricco. If you don't know who Adele Tricco, I'll say it again. She was my piano teacher from Perkins School for the Blind.
So, when did you start attending the Perkins School for the Blind?
Well, since I was just a child, I attended Perkins School for the Blind.
Okay,
It's
so
like 3.5.
all right,
It's like 3.5.
so you started attending that school from the age of 3.5 years old. Is that true?
Yeah. That's true.
All
That's
right,
true.
all right, good. I understand. And can you tell our listeners maybe if they happen to be sighted, which most people here on Aaron's Opinion are blind like us, but we do have some sighted listeners. So
Yes.
why were you sent to the Perkins School for the Blind? Try to give more information and teach people about this.
Um, for that matter, when we were in, okay, so for those of you who are listeners, when I was just a kid in Russia, the doctors, or should I say, my mom was discharged from the hospital when I was just with a healthy boy, healthy son. I mean, the doctors in Russia were saying that they did not even start teaching music until I reached 9 years old. But this was the final straw. I was moving. It was their final straw. But we moved to the U.S. And this came about when I was just a little boy, starting at age 3.5 years old, taking piano lessons with Adele Tricco. That's my preschool age.
And what is the first piece that you learned how to play on the piano, or the first real piece that you can say that was the first time you really,
Okay.
mhm.
Are you talking about when I was just a kid?
Sure, or maybe one of the first pieces you have ever played.
I was
Yes.
playing, I played classical music. I played classical music to start with, but first I started with Suzuki Book 1. If you don't know what Suzuki method, it is a teaching method for learning music by ear, or playing music by ear, or if I could say that. So first
Right,
song,
playing by ear. Yes.
yeah, it's mainly playing by ear, but I don't actually read sheet music, but I mainly play things by ear.
That's excellent. Yeah, I played the flute for many years, and I remember doing a lot by ear at the time.
Mhm.
Yes. So, what are some of your favorite pieces to play?
Some of my favorites. I could think of, let's say, if I was about to play, uh, I could think of the Gymnopédie by Satie. That's just a beautiful, relaxing piece.
Well, let's hear that one if you want.
Okay, so let's get ready here.
The Hollywood Reporter, JoJo Fletcher to fill in for Chris Harrison as Bachelorette host after Harrison forced to re-enter quarantine.
That was just my Apple computer speaking.
Voiceover off.
Here we go.
That is fine. We in the audience, we're used to that. We're used to voiceover interrupting us from time to time. Mm-hmm.
I had to turn off voiceover because of the.
That is fine.
Intro. By the way, so Gymna PD, I didn't actually learn it with Adele, but I learned it with another piano teacher. His name is Igor Tkachenko. If you don't know who he is, he's a composer, contemporary composer, and my former piano teacher.
Very good. No, these piano teachers I would not have heard of.
So I have been playing piano just like I said, when I was just 3.5. So I attended Perkins School for the Blind till 2013. And then, first of all, Berklee started in 2010. So I did like a 4-year study until I graduated summa cum laude in 2014. So 2014 is...
Congratulations to you.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. So I graduated Berklee College of Music with summa cum laude. Earlier, in 2013, I graduated Perkins School for the Blind.
What can you tell our listeners at home about attending, Berklee School of Music? I think they would be extremely interested in hearing all about that.
Yeah, so I have attended Berklee College. First of all, it started with 5-week ensemble on violin. Then I was like, so it started like violin session, 5-week on damn, I can't speak right now.
It's all right. You're doing fine. Take your time. No worries.
5-week program at Berklee College of Music.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So that was only a 5-week program, not like a year program. Then in 2010, I did a piano program, or not program. It's a piano classes, not like piano concert itself, but it's a class. I've been doing classes at Berklee College of Music, especially ensemble classes, private piano lessons, just to name a few.
Were there other blind students at the Berklee College of Music while you were there, just out of curiosity?
So in 2010, I'm sorry if I'm getting off topic.
No problem. No worries.
2007, my parents took me to this 5-week program, so I was with my mom and dad as assistants. But in 2010, when I was just a secondary student at the Perkins School for the Blind, the staff from one of the cottages took us to Berklee College of Music. So we took a taxi down there to the school.
Oh, I see. I'm slightly confused because for some reason I thought Perkins was a place in Massachusetts.
Yes, it is a place in Massachusetts. It's in Watertown.
Right, and I thought so, but I thought Berklee College of Music was in California.
No, I'm saying Berklee College of Music. Berklee College of Music is located in Boston.
Oh, I am sorry, my friend. For some reason, I thought Berklee was in California. I don't know why I thought that, but
so it's Berklee College of Music and Berklee University. So there are two of them. So first one I'm saying is Berklee College of Music, but number 2 is Berklee University. So just to put emphasis on the word but there are two. So, like I said, there were 2 schools. One is Berklee College in Boston, which is not far from Malden, where I live. Probably not. Well, depends on traffic, though.
Right. Okay, I see. So once you got to Berklee College, tell us what happened. When you got into these classes. Tell us all about it.
like I said, in 2007, I believe I had like a 5 year, no, 5 year, 5 week program for violin, but I didn't actually do piano in 2017. But it was only violin, and later in 2010, I didn't do violin because it's I can't remember how I can explain this, but I just I mean I love violin, but I started my piano session.
Okay, so you decided to go with piano,
I,
to play the piano.
yes, I
Yeah?
decided to go with piano. It's just like long time I've been like losing interest. That was a long time ago. But after my piano studies, I had my violin teacher. If you don't know who Kyoko was actually is a Japanese violin teacher. Well, first of all, when I was just a little boy at age 9, I took violin classes. So I was like, I want to take violin classes, but my parents asked me if I want to give up piano or to add to piano. So I was like, okay, I'm going to add violin to piano. So I completed my Suzuki methods for violin until like age 17, to say.
By the way, do you have the violin with you?
It is upstairs, but
Would you like to play one piece on it? Because I think our viewers might want to hear you play the violin a little bit.
I think so. Let's do. Okay, I'll be back.
Okay. So, yeah, guys, this is really good. You know, when I was going